Good day everyone. So this is my lesson about TLE Fashion Accessories Papercraft Week 3. So again, this is Mr. Joseph Atanasio and let us proceed. So for LO3, we will have select the materials for making origami. Under that is 3.1, identify the materials suited for making origami. The MELCS code is shown below. For the objectives, let's have identify the tools and materials suited for making origami, discuss the functions and uses of each materials and tools in making origami, value the importance of the functions and uses of materials and tools in making origami. Origami is quite basic because you needed the most are your hands and paper. However, to give the best result, it is important to select the materials and tools carefully that will also help you to make simpler to complex pieces of origami. So welcome and let's start. Making origami does not necessarily need more tools or materials as long as you have a paper and you can create a simple origami product. But it is also interesting to learn the other tools and materials for you to create a quality origami product. Let us now differentiate what are the materials and the tools. To be able to do that, let us first define materials and tools. For materials, in making origami are objects or equipment necessary for a particular activity, while the tools are devices or a simple piece of equipment that you can hold in your hands and use to perform a particular activity or task. For example, knives, hammer, and the like. Other tools can be used in making origami. When using cutting and pointed tools, please be reminded of the following safety measures. Number 1, safety first. Number 2, be responsible enough when carrying pointed tools like knives by your side, with the points and the heavy ends down. And number 3, never carry pointed tools in your pockets. Don't use tools that are loose or cracked. Let us now have the tools and materials in making origami. First one is paper as the main material in making origami. It can be a colored paper or used paper. Magazine and newspaper will also do as an alternative material. Next one is glue or paste is a material that will help you form origami to connect to a multiple form of 3D piece of art. Next are the scissors is used to cut your desired size and design of your paper. Next is knives are used to slash paper on the desired size. And scoring tool is used to score a clean line to create a fold without damaging a paper. You can also use an empty ballpoint pen to mark your fold as long as it is completely out of ink. Tools and materials in making origami. Some origami models require a specific size or ratio of paper, so having these tools is useful but not essential. Pencil would be a big help for marking your desired cut of your paper. Ruler, a helping tool for making a straight edge. Single hole puncher for making a single or multiple hole. Bone folder for folding your desired fold of paper. Let us now have our learning task 2, which is titled Fill Me In. Classify the following. whether a tool or a material. Fill in the table your answers together with their uses and functions. Do this on your answer sheet. Copy the given table. So for the first column, we have the items. Number 1, paper. Number 2, scissors. Number 3, glue. Number 4, bone folder. And number 5, scoring tool. On the second column, classification, write in whether it is a tool or a material. And for the third column, write the uses and functions of each item. So you have 5 minutes to do this activity. Are you ready? So if you're ready, your timer starts now. Okay, so time is up. Are you done? So finished or not finished? Let us check your answers. Let us now have the answer key in checking your activity. So for number 1, paper, the classification is material. And for the uses and functions, the keyword is main material in origami. Number 2, scissor, classification is tools. For uses and functions, the keyword is cut paper. Number 3, glue, classification is material. Uses and function, the keyword connect origami forms. Number 4, bone folder, classification tools. Uses and functions, the keyword is folding paper. Number 5, scoring tool, classification tools. Uses and functions, the keyword is score a clean line to create a fold. What is your score? Did you get a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or 0? How did you find this activity? Can you distinguish tools and materials in making origami? Let's now proceed to your performance task. Take a look of an origami product in your household or community. Discuss what you can say about the origami product. Present your output by answering the following questions on your answer sheet. Copy the given format for your output. Using the guide questions, what are the materials and tools used in making the product? Why do we need to familiarize the different materials and tools as well as their functions? If given a chance to make your own same origami product, list down the available materials in your household you are going to use. This is the format that you will be using. On the first column are the guide questions that I presented earlier, and the second column will be your answers. So I will be giving you 10 seconds to take a screenshot, copy it in your paper, and you will be start working. For the rubrics, we have here the criteria, expected score, and the actual score. For the criteria, first one, correctness of the information, answer to each question. The expected score is 15 points. The next one, confidence and creativity to present, such as the uses example, etc., to make the presentation more interesting and comprehensive. That is 10 points. For clarity and neatness of the whole output, 5 points, for a total of 30 points. For example, if you get a 27 as the total, divided by 30 equals 0.9. So 0.9 times 100 equals 90. So which means if you get a score of 27, that is equivalent to 90% in your performance task. Okay class, so are you ready to start our performance task? I am now displaying the table that you will be using. I will give you 5 minutes to copy and write your answers on your answer sheets. So if you're ready, your timer starts now. So time is up. When you're finished, upload your uh, activities for the performance task in the Google Classroom with the assigned topic that we will have for this week. Let us now have your reflections. So we will have a sentence completion for the I understand that blank, I realize that blank, and I need to learn more about blank. So please take note so that you will not forget your reflections. I will have a specific section in our summative test that you will type in your reflections. So don't forget about the reminders that we have in our Google Classroom. And before we end our topic, let me share to you a quote from Joseph Wu, where he said that creation out of nothing, I often say that origami is as close as you can get to that. It's a piece of paper. Beyond that, you don't need anything else. And with that, thank you again for attending my class. I hope that you will be able to turn in your performance task so that you will be able to complete this week's lesson. So again, thank you and goodbye.